we have the environments feature in ScriptRunner Connect, which allows you to have multiple versions of the same workspace connected to different versions of your tool. One of the most common examples of this would be connecting your live environment to your live versions of products and your UAT environment to the UAT versions of those tools. What we've released now are variables that are unique to each environment you have. So this gives you the ability to define values that are unique to UAT environments and then have those same values defined for live environments, but no need to change your scripts. So one common example of that is custom field values. So if I go to my live environment, you can see I've got the environment variables here. And for some of my custom field values, I've defined the key and I've given it a value in the environments feature, which means that in the scripts, I can just reference that environment variable and then write code to go and update those values and transmit them. So you can see here in my live environment, all I'm currently doing is I'm updating the summary, but I have code available in UAT that is updating the summary and as well as a number of custom fields. So what I can do, if I go to the environment variables in UAT, you can see these custom field values are significantly different, but the code will still work when promoted up to live. So if I now go to release and deploy, which takes all of the code that's currently in the UAT environment and releases it as version 1.1 and release it to live, it is going to work successfully regardless of the fact that the code has not changed because we store all of the values in the environment variables. So if I now go to my instances, just to be aware, because this is 3 different Jira instances, can get very confusing very quickly. On the left-hand side, we have data center. On the right-hand side, I'm currently looking at the UAT version of Jira, and on this tab, also under the blue banner, we have live. So if I now go to update this ticket in Jira data center with, let's do hello world here. And let's go and update this one to hello world as well. And I'm going to do this as well. And this is a little bit of an additional functionality I'll explain afterwards. But just to show you, when I click update, the ScriptRunner Connect script will execute. And the code will execute across both environments. So you can see in my UAT environment, that's all been updated successfully. And if I go to my live environment, it's all been updated successfully as well, despite the fact the code is the same because we're able to handle different custom fields with the environment variables. Another common use case that most people may want to use this for is being able to map values from one point to another. So you may have noticed that in my data center instance, my dropdown has values 1, 2, or 3. And in my cloud environment, it's A, B, and C. So I've been able to map those across using the environment variable feature. So again, very simple. All you do is define the key, and then in the environment variable, you define what value and the value you want to map it to. And then in your script, all you need to be able to do is reference that environment variable and then get the correct value from. So when I get 1 from data center, I pass that in and it shoots out A on my cloud and my cloud environments. So a very useful feature to keep environments in sync, make sure everything's working, and also syncing different products that maybe have different values in different dropdowns makes it a lot easier to manage and control those values.